bit.
Volume's
Wait
up.
till they turn red. Okay. I just can't see the rings from over here.
All right. Can you
Did
hear
you
me
turn that
now?
on Bluetooth?
I don't know. Just hold on a minute. You hear me now? I think I just turned it off. All right, I got it. I got it. Sit down.
Okay, I couldn't see the ring glowing around the edge.
It's on. Cool. Perfect. I didn't realize you had to turn them on. I didn't realize you had to turn them on, I guess. I don't know. I'm an idiot. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, how is everybody today? You didn't think I was ever coming on? I was supposed to be on earlier, but I got up really, really late. Like really, really late. I usually come on late. I usually come on, at least 8 o'clock, at least anyway. Um, my microphone is making me sound like Minnie Mouse. So we're gonna do a headset for a while. I don't know. I'm kind of contemplating getting my own headset, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We kind of had some unexpected expenses come up here, so I may borrow his for a little bit until I figure out what it is exactly I want to do. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock here. Usually I get on about 8 o'clock, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, but this is like his last major day that he's off. He's off tomorrow, but he's doing the lawn. Um, so we're trying to get as much gaming as we can in, which is why I haven't been on a whole lot. Um, I don't know. Something happened to me yesterday. Find a reasonable mic or headset, and I'll buy it for you. That would be adorable. I appreciate that. Oh, good. Um, but I don't know. Yesterday just started getting to me, and like I started feeling really, really overwhelmed. And today I don't even know what. Just something just like snapped, and I just started like just sobbing for no reason. It got so bad that for like the first time in a very long time, I had to go take anxiety meds, but um, they helped. They helped. So I feel a lot better. I was just really, really out of sorts. We have a whole bunch of stuff, and I think it just all kind of hit me at once. His next paycheck is going to be a little wonky because he's off, and we're still fiddling around and fixing the life insurance, and I think I've come to the realization we're probably gonna have to buy a new policy here in the next 2 years. So then there was that, and then he came up with this great idea, um, but it's gonna cost us an arm and a leg, but we're doing it anyway. Which he had seen if anybody has ever had an experience with this, let me know. Has anybody ever heard of Farmer's Dog? As you guys know, Yoda's not exactly putting on weight the way we wanted. So she just ate an entire plate with her she just ate an entire not she ate her whole plate with eggs, and then she ate half of somebody else's food. So yes, the dog food, Farmer's Dog. It is insanely expensive. And there is a coupon, I guess you could call it, of your first box, and it you only have to pay for like a quarter, kind of like about 30% of it. But and it's not the fact that the food itself is going to suck. I mean, the food itself is going to suck, but the when you first start and you're not prepared, it sucks cuz you pay your first one, which isn't that bad. 2 weeks later, you get hit with the full 2-week amount, and then like a week later, you get hit with a 2-month amount. So, we have to come up with like $350 for 6 weeks of food. And I got the first batch ordered last night. The second batch will come out here in about a week or two, which is another $90. And then like a week and a half later, $242 for 6 weeks of food. Yeah. So, yeah, so we just yeah. So we just bought the first pack, and it should be here in about not even 10 days. Not even 10 days. and we're hoping that that does what the eggs and kibble are not. And it's simple. You can cancel it whenever, and basically we're gonna buy the whole shit and caboodle, which will be about 2 months worth of food. And if something happens to Yoda, Leia will finish the rest of it and we'll cancel the plan. It's just the first portion that sucks, because then it's $250 every 6 weeks after that, which you can save up and handle it. But that first initial month, man, they really sock it to you. So we'll see how it works. We have the first batch, the first 2 weeks coming within the next 10 days. So we'll see how that works. I got her chicken and beef, and essentially it's human grade food, and you check off all the things that they're having an issue with. So for her, I put like her joints, her itchiness, her lethargy, her skinniness, and it's supposed to, you pay $487 every 6 weeks for 2 dogs. How? How? Like I was like full on crying last night, cuz we wanted to put Leia and Yoda on it, and not that we really needed to. Leia will eat anything. I'm not worried about her. But when I saw how much it was going to cost for Yoda, I was just like, how the fuck are we going to afford this? But we've got an idea, we've got a plan. It's just this first month is going to suck more than anything. But we're trying basically anything we can at this point. So we got her some extremely expensive shampoo. It's not stopping the itching, but it is healing the itch spots. So if we can get the itch spots under control, and if we change her food where she maybe possibly have some type of allergy that she may have gotten, I don't know if she did or didn't, but we'll see. Um, and if this works, well, I mean, it's worth it to um try to extenuate her life as long as we can. So between the shampoo and the dog food a month, it's like $300. But yeah, so no, we're using this bougie shampoo. It's like $20 for a bottle this big. um and what it does is it basically like she'll itch, and she'll get like scabs. So this like heals up the scabs really good. Uh Thanks, Crystal. Um and so we're going to continue on with the bath treatments we've been doing, which really does fix the skin up, but it's not stopping her itching. I will say you do get a lot of food. We almost always have a little bit left over, and that's feeding them twice, sometimes 3 times a day. Nice, nice. Um, could she be allergic to chicken? I hope not, because 2 of the ones I got her were chicken. They give you an option of chicken, turkey, and beef, and then they have pork over there as not a option. I guess pork wasn't suggested for her. I took off the turkey and they gave her 3 beef and 2 chicken, and they're like things like this, and they you put them in the freezer, and you take off portions and feed them portions of it, and it's like human grade food. So I got her chicken and beef. I can always change them if there's an issue, if whatever happens. I can always change them. But we'll see. I mean, if she did somehow get a food allergy, it is something new. She never, and I'm only guessing because she's itchy. So I don't know. She may not even have anything, but I put in there itchiness, and I put in there all of her little issues, and it ends up being about $5 a day to feed her, and then on top of the other 9 dogs. But and then Leia, we switched from strictly dry food to a half wet, half dry portion. So Leia has upped the cost very marginally, and Yoda costs more to feed her than all the dogs combined twice. So, but we're trying to do the best that we can do to, give her the best life she can. So, um, I tested it to see if it was in fact human grade. Nothing happened to me. It wasn't very good though. You sound like me. I ate a dog cookie once just to see if it was, and it tasted exactly like a human cookie. It was wild. It was wild. It tastes exactly like a human cookie. So that's gonna get here in about a week. So we'll see how that works. If you're wondering about the Renaissance Fair, we have decided to move it to the last week of the fair because there's going to be like live music. So we looked at the 3 weeks that we're still here, which was this week, which was Christmas in July. Next week is Valentine's in July. And then the third week is like the send off. So they're going to have like live music and stuff. So we are going to roll our dice, take our chances, and hope that the last week it doesn't like monsoon, but we're going to try to go that last week. So we have everything set to go. We have the outfits, we have the gas, we have the money. We had a couple nice followers that had sent a little bit of extra money for us to go, and appreciate that greatly. I don't see her in here for me to specifically say thank you to her. um I lost my sweet boy Kaz last September to CHF, and I'll tell you, diet made all the difference in keeping going as long as it did. Yeah, we had our little dog Jasmine, my mother-in-law's dog, as you guys know, that wasn't expected to live very long. She just passed the past couple days, and she was fed a very similar diet, but it was made. Did I hear about the shooting in Kentucky, honey? There is this is Kentucky. There's a lot of them. Is anyone in Texas en route of the hurricane tomorrow or Monday? I seen that. Maybe someone out here can give me dog advice. I had my first dog ever. His glands seem to get full like every 3 weeks. Okay, I can help you with that. Okay, so first of all, take them to your vet every month. Okay, so Leia Sissy Noodles has had problems since about 2019. Okay. So you have to go get their anal glands done at a vet. Don't do it yourself. They know there's inside and outside ones. And if you take them to a vet, they can clean out everything. My vet's about $12. So take them to go get their anal glands expressed about every 4 to 6 weeks. And then give them a diet with a lot of fiber. And what they suggested to me was either wet food, hence why she's on wet food, or pumpkin. If your dog will eat pumpkin is great. Sweet potato, and that will help push the anal glands to work effectively. And then for maintenance, you want to take them in about every 4 to 6 weeks. I'm taking Leia in at the end of August again. And in the meantime, I'm giving her, because I'm saving money. I got the cans. So a can of dog food lasts 3 days, and then I'm going to do 3 days wet, 3 days dry, 3 days wet, 3 days dry. And then I'm going to maintenance and take her in to get them cleaned out here at the end of August sometime. You've been sick all day and had to take your cat to the emergency vet. I'm sorry. Are they okay? So try that. Like I said, my dog's had issues for almost 6 years, 5 years. And don't let it get out of control. What happens with Leia is I'll start to see that it's starting to become an issue, and I always think I have an extra week, and it never fails. On like a Saturday night, it goes to a head, and then I got to get through Sunday to get her there on Monday morning. So one thing I've realized is when I start to see that it's becoming an issue, I need to take her in immediately. You can get it done at a groomer, but honestly, you want to take them to a vet. Honestly, you want to take it to a vet. A groomer can do the outside ones, and you can learn how to do that yourself, but a vet can get in there and do the whole cleaning. So it's better to take it to a vet. My vet is like $12. and I just got Bronxy done. Sissy gets done often. And I'm gonna take little man in to get his done here in the next few weeks. Just because I feel like it might help. Um, Fiber and pumpkin. So what they told me was wet food. When you get pumpkin, you get the pumpkin puree that is, it says 100% pumpkin on the can. You give them like 2 big tablespoons. Wet food, pumpkin, sweet potato. And if it boils down to it, ask your vet, because I don't know how big your dog is. You can actually get psyllium husk capsules and break it over the food, or even Miralax. But you need to talk to your vet so they can tell you the correct dosage. Why do dogs need that? I haven't noticed that on my dogs. What kind of dogs do you have? You PayPal'd me. It's honey. You didn't have to do that. No, headsets are like $60 here. They're ridiculous. But I appreciate that. I will if you did, let me check here. If you did, if it is there, I always tell you guys whatever you guys tell me to do, I'm going to go do it. Um You did. So Tilzo, you forced me. I'm gonna take that money and I'm gonna apply it to a headset. Thank you. As I've always told you guys, if you give me money, I have to do what you say with it. So I will use that money and buy myself a headset. And so you helped me definitely pay for that. So I appreciate you. Um, so he's 80 pounds. That's weird that he would have anal gland problems. No, he's not. My dad let him out accidentally. He heard a big commotion and he saw these cruel people torturing your. Oh my god. Is he okay? I mean, is he okay some though? A Yorkie and medium-sized mutt. Okay, so usually what happens no, honey, it's okay. It's okay. Tills. No. I will go out and get it for me. Petty sent money for a PO box, guys. That will be up running probably Monday. People wanted a PO box for what I don't know, but I will be doing a PO box probably Monday. Tills, I will literally go out and find myself a headset in the next few days. I appreciate you very much. You're going to pay for at least half that damn headset, so I appreciate you greatly. That's going to give me the oomph to do it. So thank you so much. I'm gonna go look for one tonight. Because I've been hijacking my husband's. I'm not gonna get a mic again. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get a headset because you guys seem to think I sound better on a headset anyways. But usually bigger dogs, for the most part, don't tend to have a lot of anal gland problems. It's usually smaller dogs, especially Chihuahuas. Now, I will tell you one thing that can happen, not to scare the hell out of you, BK. Um, Yoda years ago, no warning, no symptom, no nothing. Thank you, Justine. Appreciate you. Justine also helped for the headset fund. I was never asking for a headset, you guys. I was never asking for a headset. My main concern is getting my damn dog her food. I was not worried about that, but I will absolutely put that towards it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yoda with no warning at all one day. We woke up and she had a what looked like like an absolute just like a boil had popped outside of her butthole. And so we rush her to the vet because we're like, what the fuck happened? Like she went to bed, she was fine. And what is this? She had to be rushed into surgery. She had an anal gland explode. She had shown no signs. She had never had anal gland issues. And we just woke up one day and it was like a 400 and some odd dollar surgery. And it happened out of nowhere. So when I tell you guys, like, make sure your dog glands are good, she showed no signs. No signs. Now I can tell you with with Leia, um, with Leia, I can always tell she's getting bad. First, she starts with constipation. So, first she starts with constipation. And then, in the 2 times recently that I thought I had time and I didn't, and Saturday night rolled around, I know that it has hit the point of, "Oh, fuck," when not only does she have constipation, but she'll start to throw up a little yellow bile. And I called the emergency vet that night and I was like, all right, look, this has happened before, but I'm really, really paranoid. Like, can I bring her up to do like an emergency? You know, I can't get her until Monday. They wanted like $250. They're like, look, she'll be fine till Monday. They're like, just keep an eye on her. If something happens, we're here. But I said, she's even thrown up. They're like, that she should be fine. The vet opened up and I took her straight over there. It took a day for her everything to get back in order. She kind of came home, kind of gave a little bit of a poop, but the next day it was still sluggish. She didn't really want to go. She tried to go once, she couldn't. And then by the second day after, she was great. She was great. She's perfectly back to normal, but I've learned that when I start to see the signs, don't try to give myself time because it doesn't work. Maybe I should ask the vet every 3 to 5 weeks he starts licking his butt and it smells like that's anal glands. He drags, yep. Nope, that's anal glands. Yep. Bronxy every now and then has been dragging his butt, so I took him in. Because sometimes they say that's worms, but we had just treated them for worms, if y'all remembered. So we took him in and his anal glands were a little bit full. They were a little bit full. So definitely if you need to take him in every month, do it every month. That's anal glands. When not only that, here's another one for you. Anal glands will make your dog's breath smell really bad too. So their breath will start to smell. They'll start getting constipated. They can drag their butt. Leia almost never drags her butt. Every dog is different. Leia just goes straight to constipation. So I have to know and watch for her signs and work accordingly. So um good, Tara. I'm glad you're charging all of them. That's great. That's so good. I hope they get justice. I hope your cat gets justice. Yeah, so I know her signs. Her signs are when she starts getting constipated. So I take her in. And they had told me before about every month and she wasn't really showing signs. Everything was fine. She'd been good for, X amount of months and then it reared up real bad and I'm like, "Nope. We're going to do about every 6 weeks because now if I have to bring her back in 4, I will. But because I'm doing the change in diet, I'm going to keep a very strict eye on her. And if it needs to be in 4 weeks, I do it in 4 weeks. If I can push it to 6, I'm going to push it to 6. We'll see. Um yes, just seriously. You can ask them if they'll show you how to do it, but honestly, sometimes you can do more harm than good. And honestly, what is it? The cost of a Starbucks or two? I mean, it's in the end, you don't want a $400, $500 surgery. You said that dog's 80 pounds. That surgery is going to run you double because of the anesthesia cost. My dog was tiny. The anesthesia cost was low and it was still $400 10 years ago. This happened probably 8 years ago. So, it was $450 for my little dog. I couldn't even imagine what would happen if it was your big dog. So, just stay on top of it. It's easy. Literally, you take them in and they have it done in under 5 minutes. It is easy. It's not bad. A lot of times the dogs will shit like immediately on them. It's very messy. It's nasty. The smell can literally make you vomit. The one time that I didn't realize it was necessarily her anal glands, the one time it got really, really bad, and I stayed up all night crying. I looked up videos. I was trying to do it myself. I was trying to like force feed her pumpkin. And that morning I drove over there. I'm lucky I didn't get a ticket. I flew over there so fucking fast, crying. And they had her done in 5 minutes. They just said, she's really full and we got it out. Everything's good. You just got to pop ad John's ad. Guess that makes sense. Nice. We actually had Little Caesars for dinner. We were going to make chicken. I was crying. I didn't feel like cooking because I was too busy crying. So I went and got pizza. I don't know where Petty is. I don't know. Petty was on here. So, um, but yes, Tills, I'm going to absolutely take that. I'm gonna go get a headset so I don't have to keep borrowing my husband's. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. I drank that much of it. I'm gonna put it back in the fridge. I try to only do it when I'm like eating like pizza or something. You're doing Taco Bell tonight? I thought about it. I thought about it. Our game talks about tacos all the time. Um, um, Yes, everybody gets commercials with live. That's how I get paid, y'all. That's how I get paid. If you want to help out a creator, as you can see the link right there, you can see the link. You can become a member. It's a monthly fee. There's different tiers of membership. Each one has different perks. I understand times are hard, so I tried to put in a tier that, different people could pick from. I lowered down a tier, especially for when we do trauma lives, that it accesses the trauma lives. It's only $1.99 a month. Um, I'm trying to do the best I can. I actually have been feeling very, um, I'm not really sure about I'm not really sure about how, like, what to say, but I feel very defeated, when it comes to YouTube. I put out content and I just can't seem to get it to be pushed into the algorithm. Meanwhile, there's creators that I'm not going to name that can literally just go, and get 2,000 views in an hour. I'm doing everything I can. It's very disheartening when you're trying your best and it's not really working. I actually had to take a live down today. If you guys were there when I was on my porch with my very rude, inconsiderate neighbors across the street, not because they were playing music, but because they're assholes and don't control their kids. Um, their music actually got me a copyright ban, so I had to delete the live. They actually took the live down for me, and then I deleted it on top of everything else. So that live actually ended up getting taken down. I actually seen that movie in theaters, if believe it or not. Tara, I really, really, really hope your cat makes it through. I really do. Um, that's awful. I'm so sorry that that has happened, and I really, really hope that the people that did it end up getting, something. Um, but yeah, so if anybody ever wants to ever join, I always leave the link up for that. And as usual, my links are in the uh YouTube page for things like Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, etc. Because if when you do stickers, which I appreciate by the way, it's not because of me. I don't want you guys doing stickers because half that money is going to YouTube. So you guys are paying YouTube. So if you guys ever do want to help for things like that, and this isn't just me, this is across the board. If you're ever trying to help out a creator, no matter who the creator is, it's usually better to hit them up on their Cash App, Venmo, PayPal because they actually see all of the money. Whereas on TikTok and YouTube, they will tax that money and take half.
Shut up.
So, I thought I put live in the Discord. I'm sorry, my bad. I thought I did. Guess not. Um, but so we have the windows open today and it somehow weirdly actually got a little bit warmer as the day went on, like nighttime. It's kind of weird, kind of weird. um I did put it in the Discord. See, Petty, learn how to fucking read. um so he's over there with his other headphones. I gotta go find some. uh does YouTube take a portion of the memberships? Yes. Yeah, so YouTube takes a portion of every single thing. I get a portion of the ads, I get a portion of the memberships, and I get a portion of the super chats. The only thing that I see that comes straight to my bank is Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. I'm sorry, Tara. That must be awful. I feel really bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I try to push the memberships as much as I can. The more memberships I have, obviously the more that I see. I appreciate every single person who has a membership, but I don't really care what the membership is. I appreciate all of them. Petty, I should be going to go get that PO box hopefully Monday. We're supposed to have some pretty crazy weather on Monday. I guess we're getting the uptick from the Texas hurricane, but my husband told me I have to keep the car. So I'll have the car on Monday. I'm actually taking Pepper to go get a harness tomorrow. Like if I have to leave really quick, it sounds awful, but if I have to leave really quick, I'm used to doing this from growing up in a trailer. That if a tornado siren goes off, you go to the best building you can get to as quickly as possible. And I can snag up Sissy Noodles. She doesn't fight me. Like I can snag her up. But if I gotta, grab Pepper, I need her to be in a harness. And it's like, well, what about I can't wrangle up 10 dogs and drag them all somewhere, but I can at least wrangle my two. Like it or love it. The point is that that's, whenever we used to run during the storms because I lived in like a bona fide trailer, like trailer, the single wide skirting window on the front trailer that if you blow on them, they fall over. I lived in one of those for 23 years. So every time a storm was yellow, my mom packed me and my cat and we drove across town to my uncle's so we could hide in his basement. So I've been messed up in my head since I was little that like storms are going to do me in. In the meantime, I married this idiot who we actually had the closest brush with the tornado we ever had. A tornado siren went off and like nothing crazy happened. And it went off again. And my husband goes to go outside again, and I don't know why, but I knew, and I'm like, "Get in the fucking bathroom." So we get in the bathroom, and this is the one time he listened to me, and we shut the door, and you see the door doing this. From the pressure, my ears started popping. Outside, a transformer blew, and it turns out that the tornado was like in the sky. It wasn't on us or anything because it had hit the town next to us, and it was like over the sky. And that was the closest brush we ever had. For what it's worth, I started a new medication this week. It's been hell. I've been looking forward to your lives as reprieve more than you know. Keep it up. You're appreciated. Thank you. I actually had gotten a message last night. I was already crying last night. It didn't help. But I got a message last night from somebody after the live that I had who had told me that my live had given them a new perspective because they were homeless and they needed to learn to realize that what they had was still enough to be blessed. Can you knock your dog off, please? Babe, your dog is trying to plow through the door. Either let her in or something because she's trying to plow through the door. Um I'm hoping we go see I'm hoping that we go see Twister in theaters. I think it's Sydney. Is it Sydney? It's probably Sydney. She's like, "No, I don't want to be in trouble. Just let them all in. They'll be fine." Kira's like so yeah, so I can, like I said, I can grab Sissy up. She don't fight me. Sissy's too old and out of shape. Like she doesn't have any run in her really. So I can snag her up, but if I need to take Pepper or even if I have Pepper in the stroller and need to set her down to go to the bathroom, she may run. So I'm going to go get her a harness tomorrow so that if I need to take her somewhere I can. So we're going out tomorrow to get them a
She's been chewing on her butt. Watch your hand.
Okay. So I'm going to take her to go get a harness. That way she has one in case of emergency. I had bought her a harness and Sydney ate it. So I had bought it. I had it up on the counter. I thought it was safe and Sydney ate it. So I got to go buy another one. So yeah, she's super easy. She's good. You don't know Sissy's in a car. You can forget Sissy's in the car. She's really good. So like I can grab if there's something going on and there's an emergency and I gotta save as many as I can. Sissy is easy. I pick her up and I can take her. Pepper, she fights a little bit. If I have a harness, I can put a lead on her, drag her. Buddy, you can pick up pretty easy. Little man's easy. Bronxy's pretty easy. He gets a little wildy. Yoda, Yoda's easy to move. She's just frail. Big dogs are gonna have to fend for themselves. I can't lift them up. Straight ass. I can't. They're all past my weight ability. I am not, according to my doctor's orders, I am not supposed to lift over 5 pounds. 15 from waist, 5 in general. and I still pick up Sissy when I have to. So, but I cannot pick up Riley, Sydney, Nikki, or Kira. Thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate you. All of this will be going into a Justine, Karen, and Crystal. I'm gonna set that all aside to help out. I'm gonna put that to the side. Tills, I'm gonna use your money to go get the headset as you had said. Justine, Karen, and Crystal, all of that's gonna go towards that hefty bill at the end of the month. I really appreciate you guys. Takes a village sometimes, and I had a person come in on my comments and make a really shitty comment about the fact that because I had asked for help with my dog when at the time we didn't think Yoda was going to make it till payday, that I was $80 short, and like they wanted to throw in my face, well, I shouldn't have dogs if I can't afford it. I'm going to say this here and now. Number one, I had 75% of what was needed. I did not account for the fact it was 2024 and the price had went up. But I will tell you this, I don't care how bad it's gonna make me look, what I'm not gonna do is if I found out my dog needed to pass on a Monday and I didn't have the money till Friday, what I'm not gonna do is make that dog suffer because I somehow did not calculate correctly. If I had to go panhandle on a fucking corner to make sure my dog did not suffer for 4 days, you can lambast me all the fuck you want, but what I'm not gonna do is make a damn animal suffer. And so you can come at me all you want. You know, we had put aside everything that we thought we needed. I had asked about it at the end of last year because she had started to, you know, not, she started to decline. And I didn't realize that it was going to go up so much with it being a new year. I exactly, Justine. And I know this sounds stupid and I know you guys are going to think I'm kind of lame, but so like for instance, like I don't have money to be handing people right now, but like yesterday, a friend of mine in here, she plays my video game and there was a guy, I was in a dungeon with him and I looked at him, his gear was awful. And I messaged him and I transferred over to his server, handed him $50,000 and then just left and went back to my server. Did that help him in real life? No. Did it maybe put a smile on his face for that minute? Sure. You know, I try to help where I can, what I can do. Um, Even if it's something stupid like you can text me at 2 o'clock in the morning. Right now, financially, I'm fucked. Okay. I'm fucked financially. I wish I could help out every person. It killed me when Ashley's water situation was happening. I wanted, if I had the money lying around, I'd have paid the full 2,000 for her. But because I can't necessarily help people financially because a lot of the times I am over my head with this, that, or whatever. I try to do things the best I can in other ways, whether it's you message me at 2 in the morning, whether it's you need a video call because you're having a hard time, doing these lives, even when I'm not okay. If you're in my Discord, you know that today I went into Discord and was telling everybody I was having a really bad mental health day. I didn't know what was wrong. My husband kept asking me what's wrong. I'm like, I don't know. I just kept crying. Um, and I was having a really bad mental health day. But I know, and not to make this sound like I'm some type of whatever, but I know there's people that count on me. I know that there's people that had a bad day and maybe need to get their mind off of something like Tara was saying. Um, I appreciate you, Tills. I do. Um, and so I can't always pay things back financially, but I try to do it in any other way that I can, whether it's championing for a cause or just being there for somebody when they need somebody to listen to. You know, my inboxes on all my social media is always open. Um and if you're in my Discord, you know, I'm there. Um and I just try to do the best I can, the best I know how with what I can do essentially. For me, what it's always been, and I think this is what God had planned for me. It's always my time that I can always seem to give up. You know, whether it's doing this to help people or running things and doing things for my husband cuz he can't or whatever that I'm very much a servant. Um and that's part of what I was put on this planet for. Absolutely shut up, Petty. Um I have nothing but time, it feels like, but then I feel like I have no time at all. Does that make sense? Sometimes I feel like all I have is time, and other times I feel like time is running out. So, but I try to always be there for everybody when I can. Um, the best I can do, you know. I do admire how you've had bad days, but you always show how much you care when others are struggling at the same time. For me, sometimes it's better. Um, my Cash App is on here. I'm sure I'm setting myself up for this. It's actually linked in my thing. But what the hell is it? Hold on. Where's the stupid thing at? Okay, well there's a sign before it and I don't know where it is. There's a cash thingy before it. That's what it is. There's a little cash sign before it. But anyway, um and there's somebody on here that I need to say thank you to, but they haven't shown up again. Once she shows up, she's gonna get a nice big thank you because she had sent me a sticker on here for the Renaissance Festival. I couldn't find the dollar sign. It's there somewhere. I looked. I can't find it. There's a dollar sign. I can't find it on my computer on my keyboard. It's gone. Oh, there it is. I'm an idiot. Here it is. That's it. That's it. Um, and she said it's for the Renaissance Festival. I said, I appreciate you so much. Um, but it won't be here by the time Renaissance gets here, but I appreciate you. She said, I sent it to your Cash App. Well, I never got it. She sent it to the Cash App in my bio, and I owe her a humongous thank you because I didn't know that it had been sitting there for a couple of days, and I was like, my husband went to open up the Cash App so we could put the Renaissance Festival money on it so we wouldn't spend it. I have Yoda's on my Venmo, and I have the Renaissance on his cash. We have everything. Like I said, we portion everything out everywhere so it doesn't get touched. And he opened up the cash, and it was there and I was like, "Yeah, is it Mr. Ryan's face?" Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure exactly, but it's Jack. I think it's Jackson D or something. Yeah, Sissy's on PayPal. I don't know what all the pictures are to be honest. That particular Cash App is actually his Cash App. That's where we keep. That's where we keep other money. We have it all portioned out different places. Um, I have a question. If somebody wants to be a TikTok creator, what advice would you give them? So, you have to have good content. You have to have a thick skin. If you plan on going live, you cannot let what people say affect you, and I mean that. Not just a brave face online. I mean, you have to truly, truly be able to most days have a thick skin. Do good content. You have to know how to hashtag things correctly. Um, engage with followers to make sure that you start to build a following. Yes, my friend in New Zealand does PayPal to me. She used to like to get tarot readings. So, she would, PayPal me her tarot card payment, and she's in New Zealand. So, I know that New Zealand, PayPal works. There's a weird conversion rate. I never cared. I always told her how much it was, and she tried to figure it out as close as possible. I was like, "Alright, it's cool," you know? There's a weird conversion rate that goes along with it. Oh, my floofy rug right there. I haven't, I think I'm gonna do it. I'll probably do tarot readings later in this year. Later this year. I'm not doing it right now, but, maybe later this year. Um Yeah, that's my rug back there. She guards the door. She likes to sit outside when my husband's not home and keep an eye on the house. And the minute he comes home, she comes in the door, but I can't for the most part get her in the house unless he's here. That's why if you guys notice you see her a lot more this past week, he's home. he's home. She'll come in when he's home, but when he's not home, it's her business to guard the house. So she takes her job very seriously. She doesn't like to come in. When it gets too hot, sometimes I can lure her in to cool down. But she's got a little spot out in the yard that she sits in. She's taken over our old chicken coop. She broke apart a portion that she can kind of go up under the chicken coop, and then she likes to sit underneath our fence, or underneath our stairs. So she's got a spot down there. Nikki's under my feet. That's weird. I just moved and she was there. Um, but yeah, so do you guys want to see my Temu haul? I got my Temu haul. My 3 dresses for $1. You guys ready for my 3 dresses for $1? I'm going through and I'm going through the next few days. I'm gonna go through all of my clothes and I'm gonna go donate. I'm gonna call up the women's shelter and see if they need them because I don't want to deal with selling them. So Roberta, here's the deal, honey. You don't have to be a big deal creator. If you want to just if you want to take a video of your cats or your grandkids or a dinner you made, put it up. Be proud. You don't have to have a million views. There's a difference between content creators like what I do and people who just want to share their life. You can absolutely just take some videos of your dinner. We do it. Take some pictures of your animals. We do it. Put them up there. Let everybody else enjoy what you're doing. You don't have to have a million views. Just put them up there. Don't tag. Just put them up there. Take videos and just put them up. Don't tag them. Here's the deal. They'll hit the algorithm anyway. I've tried it. I've hit ones I put no tags on them and had them done better than the ones I tagged. Take a video, put it up. So I'm gonna go through my clothes. I can't even shut my drawers at this point. I wouldn't. Well, a lot of people don't. I end up taking all my ones of my grandson down before I shut that account down. Um, she strictly posts her folding towels. Some people love that ASMR though. For real. Like some people love that shit. Pimple poppers, things like my husband loves the guy who cleans rugs.
Huh?
You love the guy who cleans rugs.
Yes, I love the guy that cleans drugs.
He loves watching the guy who cleans rugs. There's just different things that people like, you know. But I'm gonna go through my clothes. I can't close my dressers. I don't fold clothes correctly. But this is what I got, guys. So this is what I got for $1. These were about $6 to $7 a piece. And I had a couple credits. I saved them up. I have a sweatshirt that's very similar, but it's jeweled. This is a dress. So this is a dress. Kimberly, I was supposed to 2 weeks ago, and I couldn't get rid of the dresser because it wasn't trash day. I went and I looked. I'm not going to be able to get rid of that dresser anyway, so fuck it. I'm just going to get it done. I thought I was going to be able to get rid of this. This is a dress. This was the most expensive one. I think it was $7 or $8. Um, and it like right here, it kind of flares out a little bit. And then this one was a pleasant surprise. I got it because of the front, and it has a back. It's inside out. Hold on. I got it because of the front, and I opened it up. I am making a disaster out of this. There we go. There we go. So I got it for the front. And then the back. So my friend says to me, that looks like a nightgown. I said, well, it says Sweet Dreams and it says it's a nightgown. Guess who's going to wear that as a dress? Me. I don't care. I don't care. So I got all 3 of those for $1. I had saved up my and I figured it was just gonna I figured it was still gonna make me hit that $20 mark. So, but it didn't. It just charged me $1. I have a Freddy Krueger tattoo. So I got all 3 dresses for $1. So, I'm gonna go through and probably over this next week, I'm gonna go through probably maybe even a drawer a day. I don't even know. And I'm going to take care of um getting them done. And I'm going to take the whatever clothes I have. I'm gonna see if the women's shelter can use them. Petty, you go to that post office and get it yourself. Uh-oh. I'm being summoned. Babe, are you in a dungeon? Can you do me a big favor?
What?
She's howling in there. She decided to get up from her nap. I appreciate you. Thanks. I give you a big kiss when you get back. Thanks. Appreciate you. Yeah, my circle sat in Georgia again. Circle came, guys. Circle came. I got so I had my first circle order that I sent and got lost. I got him 2 passion fruit dragon fruit energies. I got me 3 green apple cherry, 1 bomb pop, 2 electrolyte fruit punch, and 1 of that really bougie fruit punch. So I know I like all of them except I haven't had the bomb pop one yet. And then I have another order that's coming where we got 7 apiece. He's got all flavors he's never had. But that should be here in the next few days. And then we have the auto ship one that's gonna ship out tomorrow that we each got 3.
Great, now I'm being attacked.
How'd you get attacked? Where were you?
Huh?
What'd you do? Sit yourself in the middle of an area?
I'm in the middle of a quest.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, yeah.
I've been over here picking my ass.
Petty was asking where you were earlier.
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
I wasn't talking to you.
You looked right at me.
I've been on for 54 minutes. 54 minutes. You're gonna go out to lunch tomorrow? Woohoo! We went out to dinner yesterday to a place we hadn't been in a while. It was nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go through my clothes, and more than likely, what's gonna happen is I'm probably gonna get going on doing my clothes, and I'm probably gonna do all of them. I'm probably just gonna go ham, especially if I call that if I call a shelter and they'll tell me they'll take them clothes. That's gonna give me all I need to be like, they're going to somebody who can use them. Get rid of everything because I know how I am. I don't want to have to deal with putting this shit up on Facebook, but I don't want to throw it away because it's only because I'm fat that I can't fit into them. Like I had all these clothes from when I was thinner, and they're all really good. They're perfectly good condition. I just put on a lot of weight really quick, and I don't want to throw something out that somebody else could use. Yeah, I'm gonna call and find out if they need them, and if they don't, I'm gonna call until I find a shelter that does. I'm gonna find a shelter that does because I'm not just gonna drop them at Goodwill. They mark all that stuff up ridiculous. I mean, I'd rather literally go on Facebook and be like, "Hey, does anybody need clothes A through B? Meet me at Walmart. Here's a bag." Um, Tara, this is something you got to order. It's called Farmer's Dog. And you got to order it, and it's people grade food, and it comes in freezer packs, and it's people food for dogs. Yeah, I know we have a shelter. We have one here in our town. So I'm gonna call and see if there's anything I can do there. I know that with them being bigger clothes, if I had to, I would even call the pregnancy crisis center because they have a closet for women who need clothes while they're pregnant, and all of my clothes are bigger. So if anything, I'll call and see if they want them. I'll call and see if they want them. So I got a lot of phone calls to make. Monday, I'm gonna call and find out about what shelter I can take them to. I'm gonna go get the PO box on Monday because Petty requested I get a PO box. So gonna do that. Um so we got a lot of stuff to do. I'm gonna clean out those closets. Um Give me some more extra space. I feel and the thing is about cleaning, I am like a deep like what I do is like I will clean for hours. What will happen is I will start on one thing and then I'm like, but this needs done. But this needs done. And my mods could attest to the fact that we would sit on mod calls because we video chat in a big group, like 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 of us in a group on video chat. And it'd be 3 in the morning and I'd have the phone sitting on the floor and you could see me walking back and forth cleaning my bathroom or cleaning my room or going through this or going through that. My mom has always put this thing into me of just organization, cleaning things out. Hey, you haven't gone underneath your sinks for, a couple months. Go clean out underneath your sinks or whatever. Um yeah. Missy was there when I did the bathroom. She She's been there with me. I remember the one time it meant a lot to me. She messaged me. She was like, "You've been cleaning so much. I cleaned my whole whatever room." She's like, I just did one day and I just did it. I felt motivated." And I was like, "That's awesome." Petty is a weird little troll. Amy, we have Discord. We have Discord, which doesn't have video. But we do have, I have the video I had what was called a mod group. And I feel like maybe we should put one together from Discord onto Facebook. That way we could all video chat with each other for people who are in the Discord if they want to do more of a video call experience. It's easier for some people. Um I meant like an actual little troll with like a jewel in the belly and the big hair. Like the actual bona fide troll. Um and but yeah, we used to do these calls and they just keep going like all day. Like we wouldn't just all get on and then all get off. Like people would come and go. There could be a call for 6 hours. People would just come on, come off, come on, come off. I gotta go. I gotta go eat lunch. All right, bye. And she could come back 3 hours later. All right, I'm back. And we would do those, and it was funny because we had a girl from New Zealand. She's still around, and we got this girl from New Zealand. Can't understand a damn word she says, and her internet is not great. But she will sit on those calls from the time they start to the time they end and just listen. Yeah, it's easier for me because I like to read people's lips. It's easier for me. Uh I am not a great person on the phone. Plus I don't give out my phone number really. Um just because I don't like to hear the phone ring. But I'm really good. I'll call people and chat on video messenger calls. We've there's numerous people on here who have been on a Facebook video call with me. Roberta, I don't know. They're sad people. Petty's a good troll. They're the kind with the jewel in the belly. It's okay. Nikki, why are you on my foot, honey? You're too big to be on my foot. You're breaking my toe. Yeah. So, uh, what else do I got? Been on here an hour. Told my husband I said I'll only be on an hour because we got stuff to do. we're getting real close to finishing the storyline on this. And once the storyline's done, we can kind of branch out and do our thing. But he was off a good portion of this week. So we have spent a significant portion of it gaming. Yeah, get Discord. I'll give you the link. I'll give you the link. Oh, is it going to be her birthday? Is it going to be her birthday? I thought it was in 2 days. Was that yesterday? So that would make it today, right? I feel like oh, you know what? Hey, Petty, send me a picture of the birthday girl and I'll show your little birthday girl. Send me a picture and we can all celebrate together. Yeah, he says whenever you need help. Whenever you need help. That's Kira. Send me a picture of her, Petty. We'll put her up here. We'll all look at her. Audrey, you do just fine in Discord. You're doing everything right in Discord. You're okay. You're doing everything right. Just stay in that little room and just chat like you are right now. That's all Discord is. Okay, you put it on Discord? We've been I don't see nothing. I know there was pictures earlier. I meant like right now. Okay, here she is. All right, 11 hours and 30 minutes till my baby girl turns 13. Here's the doggy in question. We have all been waiting. She's not doing super well, but she really needs to make it to her 13th birthday. And I said we would have the biggest celebration if she makes it to 13. So she's only got about 7 more minutes and she'll be 13. She looks like my little man. She looks like my little man. So we're gonna sit here. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna wait for her to have her 13th birthday. We've all been waiting for her to hit 13 today. I told Petty, I said, well, when she hits 13, we're gonna have the biggest virtual celebration. So we're all gonna hang out with Petty here so that she can have everybody with her like a little doggy birthday party. Because she's made it to 13. She was worried she might not make it. And I said, she'll make it. And she did. I don't know if Yoda's gonna make it to her 12th birthday, but I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that this extremely expensive food we're gonna be buying is going to be the thing that helps put the weight back on her. So hopefully she makes it to her 12th birthday. Leia is about to be 14 this year. Her name is Princess Baby Zoe the First. Do you plan on there being a second? Is there a second? Leia's 14 right now. She either just I got her they were very kind of weird about what her birthday was. So she's about 14 right now. I think she's a year and a half older than Yoda. Actually, I think she was a year and a half when Yoda was half a year. So I think she's a year older, which would make her 13 and a half right now, approximately. But she's somewhere between 13 and 14, right, baby? You might she's just looking at me going. Come here. Do you want to come here? Yeah, come here. You got 4 toys in your bed, Miss Ma'am. About to tell another doggo happy birthday. About to tell another doggo happy birthday. Say, you didn't even notice my birthday, woman. Honey, I don't know your damn birthday. But I think you just had it, and I feel bad now. I had her written down as her birthday is June 12th because we didn't really know what it was. I just got her. She was about, I think she's a year older, not a year and a half older. I think she's a year older. I think she was a year and a half when I got her, and Yoda was 6 months. So I think she's just a year older than Yoda is what it is, which would mean she would be 13 in December. Next time I get your butt done, I'm going to ask them what they think. Next time they do your body. Next time they do your booty. I'm going to have them look and see. This is Sissy. This is Sissy. Right, Miss Ma'am? No, she's chunky. She's got rolls for days. She my chunk. Yoda's my one that is losing weight. This is my oldest girl. She's the oldest one in the house. I know she's the oldest one in the house. I just don't know exactly how old she was because she was about a year and a half when I got her. She was the owners of my trailer park, his stepdaughter had gotten her with a boyfriend, and the boyfriend broke up with her, and she didn't want to look at Leia, so she put her in the bathroom with no lights on and just left her there and refused to deal with her. She just stuck her in a bathroom and wouldn't do anything with her. And he said, I know that you care about your dog Yoda. Can I give you this dog? I know you'll take care of her. And when I got her, she was just skinny. You wouldn't even believe the first picture that I have of her. She don't even look like the same dog. She looked like, I don't even know, man. She's a chug, and she didn't look like a chug. So she was mad because her boyfriend broke up with her. So she took it out on Leia. Oh, that's cool, Slanda. Yeah, it wasn't Sissy's fault, but it doesn't matter. I guess she was a reminder of their relationship or something. Yay! Happy birthday, pupper! Happy birthday, pupper! Look, that doggy has a happy birthday. Does that look like your brother? I told you she'd make it to 13. I told you she'd make it to 13. You make sure to take her out for a walk in her stroller later. Put some ribbons on her stroller with a little banner that says it's my birthday. Oh, Sissy don't care about nothing. She doesn't care about anything. Yeah, you take her out in her little chariot. When I got Sissy a stroller, Petty got hers a stroller. Take her out in her chariot, put some ribbons on it, put a little sign that says it's my birthday. I'm a teenager. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan's. Oh yeah, take her for a Happy Meal. That's what we do. Take it for a happy meal. Why do you smell so good? You smell amazing. Message me on Facebook, Tammy. I'll give you the link. Message me on Facebook. I'll give you the link. Look at these rolls. All the rolls. You're a little pork roll. You're a little pork roll. Yeah, Yoda's not doing too great either. We're going to do a last ditch effort and put her on food that I can't afford to eat, let alone her. But we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway. Well, we have made it. Princess Zoe the First has made it to 13. And with that, I bid you all farewell. I will see you tomorrow. I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks so much.